Thursday Night Baseball on tap from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Gallen is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
67 degrees our game time temperature. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate, Lou Brock. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gonzalez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. D-Roll, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
He'll come in hitting .335 on the year. 8 home runs, 39 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Ball. Two balls and a strike.
That's the ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls and no strikes.
Josh Rojas is on deck. Fouled off. Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Popped up. Arenado in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Striding in is Josh Rojas. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey!
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
2-1 to count. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Marte gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is O'Neill, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat, super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Into the box now, Joe Broadway, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brock waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
2 out with the man at first. swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Lee will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Diamondbacks, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now into the box is Mark McGuire, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0.
Yadier Molina waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now to bat, Yadier Molina, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back safely. And now the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Marte for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A ballman, 2 strikes.
Hey, big curveball right there. He's able to steal a strike. I don't blame the batter one bit. That looked out of the zone, out of the hand, but he was able to drop it in at the top of the strike zone.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Redbirds down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Steve Finley comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season.
Finley.
Now the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike. Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pops this one up. Smith is there. 1 out.
Batting 6.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So here's Eduardo Escobar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. He stays alive, still 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And that's the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Now that's popped up. McGuire's got it, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Now here's the first offering.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Popped him up. Walker has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Tommy Edman.
That brings in Tommy Edman. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike swinging. Timing a little off on that one.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Lays off 2-2 now. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Full count.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0 on the way.
No, that's down.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Stephen Vogt. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's up.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Zach Gallen, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Zach Gallen becomes out number 2 this
Second
inning.
baseman, Ketel Marte.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, ball.
Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Hit in the air down the right field line. Lee is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Lou Brock.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
2-0 now.
That's the ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here it comes to 3-0.
Oh, yeah.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Three-two pitch. Down the first baseline, and he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Next to hit, Michael Lee grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the ditch. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. One and one. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1 home.
Yeah.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Brock aboard here at first with nobody out. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. On the run is Finley, but it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
At the plate now, Mark McGuire. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2. Hard hit to first. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's down.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
1 out and a runner on third. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. He's ready now. The pitch.
3 balls and 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah, what?
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fastball called for strike 2.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now here's the first offering. Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cards lead it 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Josh Rojas.
The right fielder, Josh Rojas.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box, Joe Broadway. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Stepping in once again is Luis Gonzalez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the AB now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah.
The 0-1 on its way.
That's a ball. 1-1.
No
Nope.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Too high that
3-1.
time, and it's 3-1.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
To the plate now, Miles Michaelis. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Here comes the 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything.
Standing in now, Ozzie Smith. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Michaelis stands at first with 1 out. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Set, and the 2-1 pitch lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Lou Brock.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. From the stretch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1 to Brock. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try it again. 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Cards leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So now here is Steve Finley. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Now here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
2-0's the count.
3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Here it comes, the 3-0. He's taken strike one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Hard liner to center field. O'Neill is right there, one down.
The batter, the shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
Next, it'll be Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And
Ball
awfully
4,
close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
In now, Christian Walker. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brock is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Ethan.
Now to the plate, here is Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set and the pitch.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
1-0 delivery.
2-0.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Now the 2-0. Too high. And
3-0.
it's 3-0. Two out with the man at first.
Hey,
That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
that's a foul.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. And
Nope,
awfully
that's ball
close there
four.
on
Runner,
3
take
and
your
2,
base.
but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. And time will be called here as the pitching
Now
coach heads out to the mound and
pitcher.
hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Yellen.
Josh
Your
Reddick
attention, please.
will start to loosen up in the
Pitching for the
on-deck
Diamondbacks.
circle as he'll bat with 2
Number
on and 2 out
23.
here.
Josh Reddick.
First delivery to him. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. This one's down. It's the first hit for Arizona, and it's going to be for extra bases. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. A run, a hit, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 2 and the D-backs 1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th
Your
inning.
attention, please.
Now it's a matter of making
Now
their
pitching
bullpen
for
work
the
just
Diamondbacks.
as hard, guys.
Number 45.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Taylor.
Clark takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So now to the plate, Michael Lee.
Right fielder.
As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Pure balls, one strike.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Maybe trying
That's
to
the ball.
back him up a bit there with the fastball.
1-1.
And he'll come back with
2
one in
balls,
the
one
dirt as the
strike.
count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark McGuire.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark McGuire. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-0 the count. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Hard hit ball to second. Marte fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Stepping in next, Yadier Molina. First pitch of the AB on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
2 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Vital Marte to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
In there, 0-1.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
The windup and the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Edman will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The right fielder.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Josh Rojas. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Joe Broadway.
And now here is Joe Broadway. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 2-1. Now at the plate is Tyler O'Neill. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
27, Tyler O'Neill.
And now the first pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Oh, Forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. Home run number 5 on the year. And it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Tommy Edman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there he goes towards second. Popped him up. Broadway in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
The pitcher, number 32,
The next to bat for St. Louis, Miles Michaelis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1 ball,
So
no
take a
strike.
look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
now batting, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
So the next to bat will be Ozzie Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Arenado at second with 2 down. And it's 1-2 to the Wizards.
1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air to right field. Rojas makes the catch. The inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th.
But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. At the plate now is Luis Gonzalez, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that gets something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the AB now.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Count is even, a ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that just misses the pool as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
To the plate now, Steve Finley. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The 1-1 home.
That's inside. That's the ball.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Daniel Ponce de Leon will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 32.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes.
Now
that elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
At the plate now, Christian Walker. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Arizona. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Noah Ramirez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Nick Ahmed is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Lou Brock. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Next up, Michael Lee flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fouled away. Ramirez is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Here's the 1-1.
Nope, ball.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Mark McGuire.
1 ball,
He'll
no
take
strike.
a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Hit out towards second.
Marte has it.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and it's still 3-1. Giovanni Gallegos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66, Giovanni Gallegos.
Now it'll be Stephen Vogt, lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Marte.
Next, it'll be Ketel Marte. He flew out in his last AB. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. Right side, but it's well foul. The payoff pitch one more time, and it's fouled away. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 3-1. Stepping up is Yadier Molina. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Now the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And that one yanked just foul. Set. Here comes the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 27, Tyler O'Neill.
Next to dig in, Tyler O'Neill blasted a solo homer last time up.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get it up on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Boy, there's some quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
From the stretch. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
O'Neill stands at second with 2 gone. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stan Musial will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. First pitch on the way. Turned on down the line. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Cards strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Bruce Sutter comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 42, Bruce Sutter.
Stepping in is Josh Rojas. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Splitter taken here, 2-1. And this will be fouled away. This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So now to the plate, Joe Broadway, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Down and away, ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Shot back up the middle, and that's in there, base hit.
The left fielder, number 20.
So next to bat will be Luis Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
None out, runners at first and second. To the right side and through, a base hit. Rojas blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a one-run ball game.
All right, here we go. RBI base hit to cut the lead in half, get the crowd going. You can feel the energy rising. Maybe that leads to an offensive explosion. We'll see.
Up next, Steve Finley. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. That's down.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. From the stretch.
Ball, that's high.
Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Set. Here's the 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Drilled to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth.
You know, D-Roll, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So a new pitcher set to go here as the right-hander Adam Wainwright gets the call. David Peralta will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Here's the first pitch. With runners in scoring position this season, Peralta is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
A possible winning run on second. No one out. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian.
Next to hit is Christian Walker. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher. He's there.
Next up is Stephen Vogt. A 2-out hit would win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The set and the 1-0. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-1. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Fouled away. He's set. The payoff pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Number 55 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 55.
We are into extra innings, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Into the box, Lou Brock, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2-0 now.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Pulled toward right center field. Finley arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
So now to the plate. Michael Lee struck out in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. Ahmed has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Andrew Miller comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Andrew Miller.
Asdrubal Cabrera is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Here's the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now the 2-0. Swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Indication from the dugout comes. It looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Next to stand in is Josh Rojas. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Hot shot down the line. And this is down. And that should do it. Boom is digging for home. The relay. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Number 55 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.